gunumu ebina ama politicians yi ekowu ye ya amanfo emfili hit ni biewa ebi ntiase no tie de ya ka no se na ye tit for tat. You do me, I do you. Etimi me expect say me wu a enya omobo. Tie de me ka no. Such useless guy like this. Tibon kosunia obi hu ni track record. Obi hu de woye. Na we no ekyina waka nkwase asem de e de ye awie ama wote all power. Ye hu no so fa so bia. Na ekyina we na wu a wo say minkosu. Esa minsun. Sasa proud of again. Ebi na ya no montiase no times are changing. Time changes. Eti video we entwa mu dawo. Ekyina rough bibi to no mo bi ansu. Eno nkyesa wo ye nipa bone ni. Tie de ye ka kire no. Esa na be koso.
What are you telling me? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What solution has it for? People are dying. What do you want? What are you doing? What are you making? Obi one eye there. My woman and I'll buy them. My son will making less sense. It doesn't make sense. What do you want? What are you doing? What are you making? Obi one eye there. My woman and I'll buy them. My son will making less sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Traffic, what I was saying will come at the gun. Bra. Go hospital. What's all come at the gun? Now, why you trying that way? No, make it come here. Relax. Make it come here. Relax. No, you are forgetting money. What's it doing?
Ayasado. And then, as of that time, no, MPP tolerated such nonsense when now. But today, NDC into me, and tolerated say, Obi a reply on one some form of yes, say, Abema, anybody will. Nibani frame, wawu, Niba, a niku omudi yao. All in the name of Aquafon can way. Aquatan time, I'm a crime off a channel. Wait. Where the soup, where the son of wine. Passia Samsa. Near Jijaso. Now, yeah, no become a hammer sem, or become this for someone. Now, so Quachano. Who the police watch a woman? Mabu Boda, mu yari. As a moon nyansa, and a mugu man him. Such useless guy waiting will be bawu. Now, on what me as our hospital could disturb the whole system. Nay, Jijaso. Na, at now, sorry, as my coach we. Well, more we were saying, no, and how a bomb so come to me nano. I don't cry in Kosiafu or Manumukrasano. How? What is that? Such useless abine tan tie. Kosia some ko anu mudi na ba wim. Aso mani mieda. Cross samsa boy we nam we pa ne so ne so fa so pa ne de. Wait. Timi catch the some Ghana for ne moa wo ba wu ana ye de. Ne ba na wu ampa. Na ko we wu ana so fa so ne de. Pete we wu a ne what is a pete we wu yan wene nam. We Rafi what is a pete. We wu yan wene nam. I don't know some canati. Wait. Cause some sa abai folk can say. Na mo jeje so. Na home minister. Obi atimi akọ hospital akọ say ho niam. Wa be gina na ofefe o se kwabra mita kando. Na ofefe o se. All in the name say, oh ya me agiedi. Say no kre. Mo planted boy no. Se be ya mo betimi ayi nipa bia free hospital. Mo ya me agiedi. Conversation was street so ya me agiedi. Ghana, Ghana, we are going to suffer in the hands of crooks, Akohwifo lazy government, and this Yabain. Akohwifo party. Abanya and Kanokre, insensitive government. Where Yabana, what do any atonoso? Airtie, and your crowd was your video, why? I know, me who airtie, minister will disgrace.
The Minister of Health, Kwabena Minta Akando, visited the Greater Accra Regional Hospital following a violent incident that left staff traumatized and one nurse severely injured. The attack, which occurred Sunday evening, was led by a social media activist identified as Ralph St. Williams, aka fellow Ghanaians. According to hospital authorities, Ralph, who had injured fingers, became agitated after being asked to activate his card before receiving treatment. At the time, another accident victim with a head injury was receiving emergency attention. Moments later, Ralph returned to the hospital with about 50 rowdy men who stormed the emergency ward, assaulting staff and disrupting services. Nurses were forced to change out of their uniforms to avoid being targeted, but one nurse, Rejoice Tuchu, was brutally attacked, suffering injuries to her head, chest, and arm. Hospital management says the assault lasted 2 hours before calm was restored. Health Minister Kwabena Mintah Akando condemned the act, describing it as unacceptable under any circumstances.
What is very important is that, irrespective of the level of provocation at any health facility in this country, it does not warrant any physical attack or assault on any health professionals. I do not think that our health professionals deserve this kind of treatment. It does not necessarily mean that the allegation of delay in attending to them is true or false.
He asked the police to investigate the incident and arrest all suspects linked to the attack.
Now, I was for me, Chrawa, Utie, the entire minister, me yaji de say, Omu planted boy, no so uncle Yen fan and make a decision. Say, Utie out is walker say, in as much as walker sana and say, nurses no were delayed. So, it is say, or affair me, minister no person what say, a bit me and correct, send nurse for no, they delayed for providing healthcare to Ralph and the gangs. No, Brofna Okano no, minister. I would name say hospital no a process, hospital no procedure. A minister making this statement no, too much to say any no cross woman plantes akoi. Now the minister needs to say nurse for me delay say yan hwe nipa no ne yamemu wu the opese o kire no. The minister say and kire say nurse for no ntimi delay say wo mo hwe nipa no really. So minister was high intent and say ono ano ne workers no o metimi ahye da say yan hwe nipa no according to Kwabena Mintah Akando ne brofofo kan na wo kan no. And where a minister o eti we no manya idea bi say eya adwuma hye eya adwuma because yentimi create adwuma ne bi so dey na yesi ye penkrofo bi na ye yi bi firi ye de bi behim breaking in agriculture. This is interesting. Proud African, very sad, very very sad situation. Now Ghana Medical Association for ni NDC for ni bi akohwe nipa na Ralph prepare wo mo no hwade ye.
And the national PRO, assistant national PRO, and what do you call it? Essentially national free aunt. So we are here this morning to solidarize with you as well, to visit you and see how you are doing. We have already met management. We've met the hospital director. Thankfully, the regional director of health services also joined the meeting, and we just finished with them. After seeing you, we will meet all nurses and midwives at the Rich Hospital, and then we'll take such remedial steps. They have assured us that they'll do everything possible to make sure that we recover fully and also apprehend the culprits. But that said, we as a union will also take the necessary steps to safeguard the interests of all nurses and midwives, and for that matter, all health workers. We want you to know that an attack on one nurse or midwives attack on every nurse or every midwife in Ghana, and by extension, all health workers, because we are here to offer such essential services to the Ghanaian, and if they will not cooperate with us, okay, to be able to receive such essential service from us, then we need to let them know that we ought to be safe to save them. All right. I've been saying that we are not drawn from the army, where they swear an oath to protect the territorial integrity of Ghana at the expense of their life. We ought to be safe to save our patients. So if we scan the environment and we are not satisfied with the measures so far put together by management, we will take such steps to safeguard the interests of our members, because we are clothed by law that in case that the environment in which
eti kasa tintin na se mon koche Ralph kasa tintin na Ralph na oye perpetrator no one na mon koche no mon koche na munya useless talks na mo kika na guga na nimu asedodo muna muka me kasa ndisi asenyansa ni bia ni party ni mu no muka ho bi asa ndisi nyansa ni bia ni party ni ase choboy for tibon koso fo nko na party na nguase nko na mgu oman no ogoka na omadwa na nyansa ni o party ni mate o metra se ama one useless guy ba kupa gu party na ni mu ase nyansa ni bia ni party ni o e ba ye na koma ba me say senka ye opposition member bi na koye sade we me say ka within the next 30 seconds can you pan wo ma chena koshim the next 30 seconds ko ma chena shem and I showed how the level of injustice in this country. Can you see, say, they will show you where the power lines. Now, because you would be more no. And yet, Minya so be a rightful thinking person be will support this useless decision. And your opposition member be a somebody come watch na tum. Obi anka wan kasa men this year and come watch na shem da. Omo fa ho be. Party na akwese choboy for party B as a who ye na wa o health minister ni can you imagine health minister ni can you imagine this no gina ona ni nsem hu so se keka kire mu enko ba bia boy no afa no wadi free obaki wadi nkwaso asem yeah free interesting on my way there am for lose hope o man mo eni papa bebre lose hope in this country. And yet,
Mawadi are Rafa Pusti, Mawadi Daho. So imagine say we no cry, me busa say a year day na defense minister choose this person. A year day na defense minister choose this pirate say, or no name for Monko baby and no more because Uridia o free training by and I think that very day na any picking the Nicoye. Senior defense minister so they choose you, why they put a choose you. Die intine mom chusu ye anana obi
eti wo hwe post ya be me yakofa beto ya Ralph in a tray you Ralph the fellow Ghanaian eti sa flight officer ya ne friend no anabla no oba fami no information flight Ralph ne beto abontin enso boy ne nam ho police force any ye pre investigation ye investigation enso boy ne nam ho also mun kofre mu san say information nya no wo hen say akwani free training by flight training and took his first flight and he's the late Theo according to post here yen dia beto no helicopter yakwa ase no mine soldier ni also according to Ralph post na nipa na kan no o free training by and now man kofa sa executive one VIP opeja wo mo and now Ralph ne chese wo and wo so and so mo investigation aye nti ada na Ralph mo friend say o free training be ne buy it soldier ni no training be no free buy no wo buy in the first flight sa no to on the first you know on say asem bi ekowu a e ba bi e befa eti nice one kwa no twi official helicopter bi adawo on we say this is interesting. Hey, on my way party. Hey, in fact, NDC for say Ghana. Na uwa unkwasi uwo. Because NDC party no, I say choboy for unkwani go party nim. Eti yebet me sacrifice uwa unkwasi uwo. Sane be. Na konya party ya tibo nkoso for those wo manye sane beba. Party ya tibo nkoso for nkwa. Ena be na basa. Eti ometimi am wo nkwase awuo fi se omo de bibia ye politics ene nei okujeto ene won yes o me resign papa brabel resigning onso ma onso okujeto be resigning wo so ma eso won okujeto ne kasa ase wo you onso so resigning okujeto se eda na bem obi be na ban be rent a private jet no obe resigning today okujeto ye hunu ba bia wafa ye hunu ba bia wafa Okuje to ne ka asase we ti ase ne ento ase hwade
na nipa wo di animu no kofi fasa private jet bia na wo wa ban mu you resign.
I'll resign because what
resign
why shall I stay there? Me resign because the mayor is on principle and yet personal and yet say bia me time President Akufo-Addo and as I mean President Akufo-Addo. It's the principle. It's about protecting the public purse.
Hey, Sabrina, your education minister na oda olem kuse mo abe resign.
Oh, may resign. I mean, my head, my resigning and free appointments committee of parliament.
And the appointment committee, no.
It is so today. Or a minister of foreign affairs on. Say, Vincent Akwasefua at the story beto abonten. So omo be ba chirem di omo ma wo. Visit Ekosefua say, enra private jet be too free Accra ho, Eko Europe. Ehun ka wode betu dwa. Penisi ekuti bia nu niwura. Wode ho ka betu dwa. Ye hu yan se akwa yi woye Mahama boy, woye boy wo Jubilee House wo. Ye frɛ no Standogwe, woye Mazua wo Jubilee House. Ye hu yan se wa bat yesim. Adie so a post ye no omo obi edin eno aso the flight number ebetu dwa say jet no private jet ne M-BAEP etu fra Accra ye hu ya no send this fu adwa lie afa ye bete asema Mahama so tu kwan na wo tu kwan no ento aragino no mu tu kwan no mu fo ayibe ya flight be no mu fo ye so mo se Mahama fo Emirates ne call ya omo ko no mo so fo ayibe ya also omo kan no krenche Ghana for also me ka say NDC for ye scammers omo ye political scammers na Mahama bobo ya friend Standogwe and yet gidigidi ne abre obedi atem no wakotwetwe ne atem didi enko odi atem no na wu no uti o mem na ye bisa say mampanini tu kwan wo de die ne tu kwan because say presidential jet ne say musuro Jomama fear to die Mahama sro say obewu etu osro. So today Mahama no walk on wo free Dubai no a na woko Singapore onti area ho nya wode jet ben wode be nante na we am for catch say mo to flight na private jet na ekohia no na akwakofa no na ankonwan a wo mo ba no asa akotena Emirates mu wo se me na maba mo ka se enkwasiafo ho onsa mu twatro mu to aduboni a ebi kam ano Mahama to aduboni a ebi kana no eti na wonsa muntimi hu de mo ye mum ye hunu ba bia mampani wonam onsa pressure ba mo so okuja to me resign me ene de dien na wo me resign ene maame ne grandma ofri ba no grandma ba no wo the private jet Vista airline ba ye Vista jet onsa muntimi nka hwe okuja to ni sabre no nsamfon
have told you that this is a transoceanic and a transcontinental.
When he used it for watching
I was there for the UN General Assembly.
The engines failed.
So machines at the President Mahama 2015. President Mahama actually had two incidents, 2015 and 2014. That's why it has three engines. When one engine fails, nothing fatal.
The president has to make an emergency landing.
Today we say I should respect Okujeto. Say plane no two engines back fail you. Such a backward minister like this, a minister to make this useless state politician. Our news it might be your turn. Not a whole MP. I say, and yes, a plane no and we have not. Ninjini ba ku feli kura nya hwe a wo se nya hwe na wo bi ka se plane ye betete mu nyina mahwe ba ko a mo se mo nte ase okuja to de ese plane kura tene hwe ese se plane it plane wo fu plane ese tene hwe so wo se nya hwe nya sa no woka okuja to say ese wo fu plane yi etene hwe no wo hwe se de sitie o wi anu aso no aprepra ne to no wo be ka che se plane eti wo hwe ase ya pa o oh my pa ni ekose satibo nkosofo abegu yanim sa no se plane no etehwe a engine ba ko feli enye hwe o de TV entie bi
That's why it has 3 engines. When one engine fails, it's nothing fatal.
The president has to make an emergency landing.
After 30 minutes it was not something to be scary about. Look, it is not. Look, President Mahama had the same incident twice. It didn't stop President Mahama from using using the Falcon.
Lifeline. Look.
Eti where and now your foreign affairs minister. We will say respect and wokujetu. Or respect na GDA. Oh chia. Politically, on good nyansa, as we free. I mean, woko ene juma woko ene. But politics mudi wuni nyansa. Oni nyansa crowd. No oni say Antoneda. And then omudi Mahama edoje edine to kwan. Because we den as a president so to kwan. Na kan nye problem say mampani yebe man safety ho hia wo man no. Kenye problem. But okonya enipa ekom de wom hungry boys na almost spitting lines propaganda afei wom ho bepo na me say wom tu ban bone no play no emta afei na ebeyi wom ahwe baako NDC fo ebeyi wom ahwe saa wo ebeyi wom atofom because play no wom ka afo fa no play na be punish wom yes play na be punish wom o we nya se obi be so be jeje so da bi play no abeyi wom ahwe se wom ka se kenya kufu ado hwe won eno na beyi wom ahwe akotwifo asefo
okuje to ablakwa ye ne si supply yes aye de glass etu na no si mami nka ma se breja
ofa hia se na obama aso ani abre no pay no
etu na no si na najo danko ekufu ado so wo krom ha a whole president na najo to ni na ya no call airlines for no obusa on say how much did it cost enye krom am yete you dey call him to order samre no omo kan anu tu ina ye order planes ne helicopters na between 18 months to 2 years. And son of water no aba. It is a plane in Cananado on them. Helicopter no Cananado on them. Dr. Baumia on them. Dominic Nitiu on them. In Tinka aba. Ama mi bia be o manibo ama nkonkofa enkowu. Eti mi ka so mu be yie na ku o mu nkrofo a na mo ntimase. Na ni nyina mu ye nyina ya kan ya no atum nye hwe asam na aba. Na small boy fancy comedy at TikTok I was my question. We are serious. Mom from home. Omuma ye ni din ya controlling ya hu Dr. Baumia da wuruma. Ye mu bebre me say wiki ube hu mi na omu hu abufu krenti na kwa mi si moduku. Ma moduku fiti Wednesday be sinde. Because assembly dey two na two. Yes, okuje to ablakwa ye ne si supply yes aye de glass. Etu na no si mami nka ma se breja
ofa hia se na obama aso ani abre no pay no
etu na no si na najo danko ekufu ado so wo krom ha a whole president na najo to ni na ya no call airlines for no obusa on say how much did it cost enye krom am yete you dey call him to order samre no omo kan mo anu tu ina ye order planes ne helicopters na between 18 months to 2 years and son of water no aba. It is a plane in Cananado on them. Helicopter no Cananado on them. Dr. Baumia on them. Dominic okuje to ablakwa ye ne si supply yes aye de glass. Etu na no si mami nka ma se breja
ofa hia se na obama aso ani abre no pay no
enye da beto bo atwa so fraw ene mpafe ebechewo ai enye da obeto bo atwa so fraw ene mpafe bechewo eti okuje to Ghana for no monkeka bi nkyere no no wonu se noko eyeje abanfo kankan scammers akotwifo egu NDC party nim too much na mo de Ghana so monsa say 8 months ni omo nkyere one single policy from the NDC they can't do that say Mahama say okopa investors every hen na wi aso okopa investors eno so okwa ayedisi na mawu sa akwai your friend is Johnny Wanwan say want to control emotions crowd hey enya akwa we and every day bia was so buy tie kufu ado no what enyo no a hey nyo no say nurse fu agu Ghana nyina ma bon munim nyansa no na mo ko yuka ade nde nyo no a ene de was say obi pese ohunu ba bia mampani Jomahama onam a we corrupt say Vincent Assefuwa post to say private jet via page no say ahye no komudi sie and apagya eti say want me o na koma nyina ye dendendenden Mr. Bite hwan Johnny hwan bite bulu bite hwan ye de ntie akwa we nyonu na bite akufu ado no a number hama 8 months pen wadwa no em say udidi a wonom nkwai sa Johnny hwan bite no.
I see the banter on social media where we're talking about the president traveling out of the country to Japan so that the president have a double. It's corrupt mind. Does the president have a double? He doesn't have a double. And it appears that if the president travels in his brothers, it is corrupt. It should not be, because you want the nation to work. And the government says, I am determined to save us money so we can use the monies to deal with some people. To deal with the things that the people need. And you are not happy about it. You are corrupt. It is not only about financial corruption. I will reiterate that. That you want costs to be cut. The Germans came to tell us to cut costs. We didn't mind them. Not just them, there are many others who were calling for cutting of costs. We didn't pay attention to them. If you talk to the economists, they will tell you that because the government cuts a lot of costs and has refused to spend in many different respects, that is how come the economy that was so hot is now cooling down. Look at your inflationary figures.
Na mebao and this for now enti according to your so call school pain enti woni mass woni 1+1 say Ghana no economy na cool down the ekuro ni so no ekuro no yen towe no say Ghana cool down enya Ghana ya kufu di jawana na ho no say dollar rate na mama saje no bochi ne control dollar no na wemni ya nti eti na me traditional media no ho hwe abonfo nko awo akwa we enne dollar rate no you see 10.80 no abochi ne control market no enye Bank of Ghana mo opa fa sika koma akwa we say ope dollar to omyenko bank na so benya bia mawa abane dollar figures but abochi ene ton dollar no such useless inkofo we mu such bogus presenters na omu throw dust into the eyes of the people. Say Ghana economy ni cool it down. For where? Do wada. Say ye pesi hu ba bia mahama nam. Na nya na ye me hwa bite nya wa. O ye funny. O ye joker. Tamu ni akoma kra. Na me kra na nim say NDC for wa akoma pa o. Say wo mu ni akoma kra o NDC for. Hey. Say wo mu ni akoma kete. Hey. Someone muntimi will stand with the heat. Na 8 months pay. Na musuin. Akwa be se moye nkwasiafo pi. Moye nkwasampafo pa. Hey. Na na as o man no ana mahama dwen say ye nyina ye short memory ana. Because since this one person mo say adena mo kai asa mo kai ka niam dodo. Eti won tiase say obi ni epeso track ba bia mahama nam. Na mo yira fi say ana omo use 3310 phones ana. Jack, you use smartphones oh. You use smartphones. You chance be catchy. We fish for the video. You person be catch really? Johnny Bite, who wada so be a corrupt say wa question mahama. And this mo na betna.
So if you wanted the nation to succeed and somebody else is doing it, but because it is not you, you must find a way to make it look bad, even if the thing is not bad.
Now, I say na entuyawka. I say entuyawka. Asamo ya woka say obi ya de na yakura wo pese nya na nya bone no. Entuyawka emo pampaso Johnny Huij. Emo pampaso. You know why? Akwa we continuously project policy bia no akufo ade ya woka say papada. Or destroy Akufo-Addo from day to night every day. And that who expect Ghana ni bi say ono nhwe se mahame ye bibi ntia papa. Em so wanom tramo. Em sa akwa wanom tramo ene obetena studio. Na se muni akoma kura o. Any agro no be the power any yebet see yebet tackle mu yebet nunu mu sao samuni akoma ade party fo kan say na motimi ama wo motimi na da be di o man so useless party obi atimi abaye free SHS Emma ukrom wo John Huge ukrom ahiafo nyina atimi akọ school ni bi fa one video bra ka say project na anasa police na papa da whole country watimiama enipa bebre almost about 90% atimi akọ school free Mose Akufuado say wo man no 8 months ni e man no mo hye no an yetim bibia ansasan and then you have the audacity the infantry so we speak say obi criticize Mahama ye bomb Mahama chiefs wadwa mo say pa in this for mo say too much mo adwen adwuma really say wadwa Fear kokra, fear kokra, fear kokra me dey free me phone so kra, fear kokra me free me camera no ko. Sometimes tasi. Ana samuni akoma kra o. Eh, NDC for. Samuni akoma o. Eh, ani yebetete mu ache. Da bia yede bayi yesim. Hey Mahama, yede ne be two pick, yede bayi yesim da bia because Mahama no we yeti bonkoso. President ya wo mo number. Mahama political we yeti bonkoso. Ye ni mu ne dada. Na Ghana fo ni bi na ntie. Oni otimi nyahwe John Mahama otimi nyahwe o za o pe president ya na Mahama de hwan anim no ye nim no saa o ya assemblyman sa akohwe ni krom kohwe bole bamboy e de ya wadi assemblyman wadi MP wabe deputy minister wabe minister wabe vice president wabe president we know Mahama ono ne de ne ye girls ne boys wasa nyanwe ho yanto aso eti NDC for no samuni akoma de ne nim bewi pa o na atro no mudi ye no na enei enipa bebre MPC bebre ekwasten wo mu yentie Collins Owusu amankwa
enyome de ade amenu Eric ye de wanye kra nka ye o goze mitie no watimi a kire se o the Emirates na call ye na emumu no
odi free
ha code Dubai na emumu no hu sika no wanka flight charges no wanka o man sika na odi free ha code Dubai no wanka won waye din enye Dubai nko a o free Dubai a obeko Japan o free Japan na obeko Singapore yes asa no asa adane nani aba na said we see jinani this time no ayo man panyini Mahama yes because or that Emirates no first class na ko he ensa papa so omodi amano ewo flight ne so a eti mesre me nua no mandisi fo munya abotre na Kufuado moja na ne ho ni mu o esem mo kan ni kromu ha mesre mo sesi ya no obomofo ne de ne nam ho apa ne so nti munya abotre na mo furnish Ghanaians with the needed details and tesa scanty information ade ato ho yi wo na opese obi ato aso what did they mention no say me say me call New Delhi na me ye transit in France bia me free honum e call Bangalore India na de me be call India na de me be call no charges ni nyina no mo fa mbreye commercial yes e private jets e be ye transit e sa de won to aso ni nyina mo de beba you can't hide it mo fa ma ye de beba enti mon na me expect say wo de beto aso because ye de on my taxpayers money man panyini Mahama e de eco Japan de opoma say because on one kasa no o wi school any service or Japanese embassy or any service no kra no time no ye service no na o suban bi o ta da na di wo adwuma mu ho omo enne no mo penasem David no penasem so
move on address issue na that no
che say na owo Japan embassy no suban bia no mo de penasem mo ho so asem no ma me kensi
honorable
na we na omo a sabre no mo nim do Mahama no ne yase bantema na oya adwuma Japan embassy wo no amanfo se sabre no yase no visa racketeering and yase visa intuition mu emre bi mete za na say John Mahama so ne wabre o yase boss kena intuition mu kenkon cash ena obi mpese college ozo man kwa beka no we say when anu yes unu ntu hye mu nko a wo betu ahye mama osisi yes ntu hye mu mahama ono no Japan embassy wati Japan for the nim no pass unu ade we yes ntu
that is the difference. Man Ghana be bokagu ya be bokagu krom asem because ono ankasa no owi school any service or Japanese embassy or any service no kra no time no yes service no na o suban bi otada na di wo adwuma mu ho omo enne no mo penasem David no penasem so
move on address issue na that no so
chese na owo Japan embassy no suban bi no mo de penasem mo ho so I say no ma can see
honorable na kwento to Japan and Singapore
and me chese na ni Japan ho pa chese akwantu na wo tu no me hwe sa forum na o ko address ni nyina no kure ni obebansa pan aden because adia ye de ma MPP for aban ye de ma grant na ndisi ye de ma loan. That is the difference. O man Ghana be bokagu ye be bokagu krom ha what is the meche no enti mesre menua Eric ma information na wa ma asi cause adia wa ba be ye no na wo si aso wa say de aginamu na ame de aginamu say o man panyini mahama wonim no onfa private jet but from where I sit e hono mesre say bisamu ye ansa no be apologize as to say what the commercial flights and be call from Dubai airport no Mr. Hwehoni ye because ya mamu break Accra be mam provided Ghana for with the details of the traveling na ye ni anka said beba betudwa be bi onem bia surveillance dan so ye be track ye beba betudwa bam enti no ye too early so say bi menua asefo a o begina no asi bone na wakeka nsem bi afa ne ho mesre you see he who alleges must prove it o man panyini mahama no kre
no ye hwan na was prove
ya ban no asede se o man panyini mahama tu kwan a was say mo ma ye details of baby a onam bia
site o camera sia he who alleges
flight or de be konya no was say aban provide you with the
details aban no allege wan fa
do you want to tell me say
free na allege nti
free Dubai airco Tokyo no ade ya bobo ya na be kwana asambe na mo ka kire yesa no ade a wode be kono ne pese ye huni ye charges edaso
free Dubai kono
so be ko Tokyo
obenanti
mate ufro oba Singapore so obenanti enti se utwa mpoa ni say Ghana for na omutie yen Ghana for pese ye bisa say ye taxpayers money ana NDC for the name wiem wawa enunti saa sika no emre bia no mo ka se eye abomination se omampanya akufo ado betu kwan no ora Muhammad de ese fata so no otimi tu kwan ni bia na
ba se omo opposition no enye aban the president flight details about it's the opposition
Fabra, you bring it
at the bar and you should also do
and
I'm only capacity
I would say very simple
and so why
no what I'm saying is and your money be wa mo say the ye cannot nya no credit ye cannot nya no credit prove it esi I will say MPB allege no alleges no what I'm saying is me and I'm allege say and I will dispute this fact no what do I expect of you? I was saying now who provide response, befitting response. There who can A, B, C, D, say it here. But with such scanty information, you want me to believe it? Now, and you be no that Dubai about Accra na. Ofri Dubai was say about Accra na. You person you who say Ofri Dubai airco Japan no. Adie no de ko. Afidie ben wiem hye ben no de ko. Wiem hye ben e no de ko. Ankrakra wiem hye wa chata. At the expense of taxpayers' money. And also when no the bottom taxpayers' money no dey call there. We want to know. Because my penny Mahama can no say yan stopuna. Accra Wagadugu or Kobe ni nyina taxpayers' money. Because me nim the obet my. Anoti say ye bisa sa same way ya. Munya botre. Eric munya botre na munchechere yemu o muni se che mu be form ho adi wo krom ha dia ene mo ntena yi because said ye besia bia mu ja wo krom ha no ama mo hu say governance is not a joke, it's a serious business. Iti abana mo chechere no mo fa nhye mo fa nto mati ko say mo fa mo hu ni sa
Yeboa was here, Deputy Director General, National Lotteries. You are Bremen numbers, now Mr. Marco Lottery. Yeboa was here, Deputy Director General, National Lotteries. You are Bremen numbers, now Mr. Marco Lottery.
Eti, among for Bosu Kinano, no. Among for John Mahama. Aye. Hey, baby, I will be a Ghana for you. We will look for this man. We are going to monitor him. Because your mama there, Muya say more you maniana or dark or paper solid my boys and guess na. Move to many in that country in why say, you know. It is a Ghana for move few money. Because your mama near Dimono. No. One ever since you know, Jack, one castle one to me so. My first coup d'etat, Kokoye Bukunum. One was also indecisive president. And utina there be a pen of what chan weshiano. It muya say where man penny, it mube yimwani, where Ghana mube where Nigeria ni might be was say. Or so better say, and a Ghana for say the Jomahama ya dear Jomama ya dear was it where day. Jomama ya day. Nigeria ni was it tia uditiha.
And the Ghanaians are very proud. They said, oh, Mahama is doing great. I mean, look, where is he doing great? No matter what you are able to export as commodities, if you are in Nigeria, you are exporting crude oil, compressed natural gas, or liquefied natural gas. If you are in Cameroon, you are exporting rubber and other minerals. If you are in Ghana, you are exporting gold, cocoa. I've been watching what is happening in Ghana, and the Ghanaians are very proud. They said, oh, Mahama is doing great. I've been looking, where is he doing great? And they said, yes, he has been able to improve the value of the city. Because of that, he's doing great. Gibberish. He's not doing anything at all. Ask Mahama, if you are a Ghanaian, the things that you import, that you consume in Ghana, which one is he able to manufacture in Ghana? Which one is he able to encourage Ghanaians to manufacture in Ghana? Stop making noise. If you belong to his party, you can use that to shout. But I tell you, we have been through that process before. It's an illusion. Look at Poki Ghana in Rwanda. He's been there now for over 20 years. Yes. Sweeping the streets.
Eti, mine, or say, oh, yeah, better say, Mahama is doing well. Mahama is doing well. Who's said there, Mahama, yeah. Oh, Mahama has been able to stabilize the city. Was what the hell is that? Seeding so what? Eti, over to you. Nigeria for the crowd who said, Bosu Kenes coming Ghana for no. John Mahama and the NDC government is coming the Ghanaians. Almost coming through politics. It was over to Ghana for the who was shut up. Munkamanuntum, Mode Hawam, Aban or Mayer. Was it Mahama Mabo Brabia or Ghana Krunum? Put an interview, Tiadiwi.
And the Ghanaians are very proud. They said, oh, Mahama is doing great. I mean, look, where is he doing great? No matter what you are able to export as commodities, if you are in Nigeria, you are exporting crude oil, compressed natural gas, or liquefied natural gas. If you are in Cameroon, you are exporting rubber and other minerals. If you are in Ghana, you are exporting gold, cocoa. I've been watching what is happening in Ghana, and the Ghanaians are very proud. They said, oh, Mahama is doing great. I've been looking, where is he doing great? And they said, yes, he has been able to improve the value of the city. Because of that, he's doing great. Gibberish. He's not doing anything at all. Ask Mahama, if you are a Ghanaian, the things that you import, that you consume in Ghana, which one is he able to manufacture in Ghana? Which one is he able to encourage Ghanaians to manufacture in Ghana? Stop making noise. If you belong to his party, you can use that to shout. But I tell you, we have been through that process before. It's an illusion. Look at Poki Ghana in Rwanda. He's been there now for over 20 years, sweeping the streets, making sure everywhere is very clean, very tidy, assembling telephones and computers. Why can't they make those things there in Rwanda?
So, we're from Nigeria. We're from Nigeria. Bosu Kena, Loto Mai. Obia be hu no.
Yeboa what here? Deputy Director General National Lotteries. You are Bremen numbers na me so makotwa lottery.
Eti chama no na we no we bantimo kukufuo ho. Hey, what say? Hey, duabobɔ ni bia betwa so aba. Bosu kina. Yetie kokofu say and this for munya radio na sa toro na mudi you pay the price. Tia say.
Sika di kokosechi tire ho. Ani tire ho anfu bio. Afi bia du ye yipie pe na ntakraboa no bi adwane. Until now the conversation na could do say afi de enough is enough for us as a nation. Until ye nin komo ye ntenase ni yen kasa ni nin komo. Sa ayi helicopter e ka ho asem. Say na no me catch you say me office me issue.
Okay.
Yeah, me issue no be prenum.
Okay.
The last time credit co voter near. I just say it could have been anybody. Could have happened to anybody. Yeah, government official when no near the idea. Could have happened to anybody. And he said, we no idea a count minor general minor kuma. This is about the time we come to table and we talk. I'm penny for me disappointed about them. Honorable Sifua Nkuntebua webu omukase we muni ye na wa born wa nye ni ye you anka enye say okay honorable yes you see nyina ya tie ho as say the buy me bi no antwa ye until we don't have to go on that tangent. Hu hia say be ko say beauty ye ni nkomo ni entena se ni hu say MC mre bi a na anye pepepa ye pa manfo chew o mampani da na da kwakufu ade ye pa ne chew anuti ye nya manenka na fe ye move forward ye hwe de bebo o mani nyina that would have been better than some be ka se wa mu akontani ye no anye fine no se ono onim de o pese oka ana waka nti so obu akontani ye so amu akontani ye o magana fo ahu se
but wantumi so oba ye to anyina ho so anka se ane mampani asem na meka no na sei na me pese me kire o se ono na atwo na ade na wa modin ni de oni mienti ebi beka se mampani no ode no enti na ebe den na oman mu asomfofo no so abeka se o ene ese na de omo so beka se ane ye nso ye yi asema no
yeah obi a an opinion omu yi o masema no but omu yi o masema no ama mampani akwantu
oh
asema Kenya yo
akwantu we
asema Kenya yo mampani akwantu ho asem ne yeke a woko Japan ni Singapore ana
Sabi na mibusa wo fases ekwasefo because wa modin but wa ya analysis actually to Japan and pan so president first stop Japan per communication e baye obedi say kwan so obedi say be cost and say baby a NCC so na omo problem ni say was the president of 27
Entika oya
but no it's not about the president
oya akunta no ana president to say 10 o'clock ana
minute mo tu e ba person mo say 10 no wa sorry dem
and to 12 o'clock and oya akunta no free 12 o'clock ne ko sisi so ana je ko maje no atuma na what I'm saying is the age then can say whatever the cases emre du yes say you sichiri mu ne ka asem chese san ne ma nyina hu hia
okay
sabre na no mo ye no omo wa ban mu no mo ye no hu hia it is about time they come openly apologize to the people of Ghana, apologize to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Na fe yentena se ni ehu asemi ba ye what you ask some Mrashebe speaker what you ask more kind around some kind na you have to rent
me okay and they mean
enough say bipartisan parties ni me no parliament no e betimi a strike na ehu say enough is enough
okay eti eno no kwabra kokofu so de no na lawyer no e frɛ no eko asefua no wono ankasa so de detailed analysis abeto so akire de ntia magana ni bia entrust NDC ministers no don't trust them when it comes to Mahama traveling because omo be hide niam on say enam nsem fon no mo kan yiri ntino eyo omo den say omo be transparent e de the people of the country no omo nye all because of say omo nya betu dwa say mampani betu kwan obede flight 20 betu kwan ye be wuram eti say no omo be so omo ye hide and seek ekwasefua e the report bi eba abont yentie no
sisia na Eric J ama yehu se omampanyin free Ghana enra enwumre no he left on an Emirates airline flight from Ghana to Dubai. And you know wama flight number all the details as much as possible. Say from Accra to Dubai. And omampanyin the Emirates airline flight ekoye. That's where it ended. Inti enono really lend some credence to the fact say or the commercial flight ni free Ghana koye. No.
Obi, may single out the president. I am suggesting to you that our focus should be the president and his delegation put together. Please put all of them together. As far as this conversation is concerned, never try to single them out, because if you do so, over two future go na ade minia Erika J. Onya any no. Na come try make say. So mampenyi omo kono ni sanko for ni na ko bi anta private jet mu. No ma catch say president not sorry them because they want to single out the president to you. They don't want you to know that it is possible that the flight will even be met somewhere and be used. That's what I'm saying, that what was the flight doing here? It is the responsibility of the state to let us know what the flight was doing here.
The private jet now will catch free at 7 a.m. no. And Ubuza said, what was it doing here?
Yes.
But sir, o checks no say if we have Germany, no?
Yes.
And your suspicion is a bit messy or mampenny or baby.
Obi, me who nipa or mampenny no more 2 coin. You who manifest me who so na no more.
Or more Emirates ni more.
Emirates in so dia. Then there's no cause for alarm. Obi and me that the chrome may use after total. No matter tardiano, who say Ghana for any bound no Makocha Makom fa commercial airline the mom penyoma makanofa. Well, let me not even go straight to make those allegations. That is what I'm saying, is Obi. When I was writing what I wrote, and nothing Abantino or what Jubilee House said go muni paro. Or did you be atom? Or no better misstatement, no. Church say I did that unintelligently and all that. Now all you're intelligent and can be really identical that I use condition statements, even writing the things that I wrote. So I am saying that it is possible that His Excellency the President might have used Emirates, but don't take them as one. Put all of them together. How did they go? How did they leave the shores of this country? Why are they hiding those information from us? Why is it that 2013, all these things, or year later, 2013, that you can know speech, I'll command the Okoka, and home for Sobeba, Edia Magana. In fact, on Mampenidi, His Excellency Nanado Danko Father, Eugene also did similar things. Ubon statement na say you could find investment about land Martini Dingwom, JPC boss, Jofi Grant, or no Dingwom. We saw all these things. Why are they hiding all these things from us? Especially when the statement is saying that they are going to bring us investment. A moment to put or me apart.
Because me, my question and Bibusa Eric Impo was to the effect say, if indeed penny statement no say omanpenyi free ha na or the Emirates echo Dubai, how is he leaving Dubai to Japan? And also another question when to me ama information to that effect. But again, if it's proven say team anon ni omuko nyina no mu nyina ewo Emirates airline eswa, then there is no issue. Is that the case?
Absolutely. Then there's no issue. But from what I have seen and what I have heard and the conduct of government appointees, how quick they are to single the matter and say it is about President Mahama. Conduct in insulting everybody who speak about it, and why they are even refusing to share the detailed information with the Ghanaian people makes me believe that there's something fishy. Let us know the manifest. We are interested in the manifest.
But in fact, you crow pa and this woman Ghana for crowd. The NDC don't respect Ghanaians. Mostly, I see they see their supporters say low memory, short memory. So anything that they will tell them, they will take it. Ntina omaye more offended. The likes of Akwei Mahama Boy ya friend Standogwe. I say o feel offended say ye na de na asefuwa no nani MP we wo hunu de ye. Enti question is say the whole government machinery omo ye transit omo do Dubai ni apagya wo to omo Dubai omo kodu Singapore ni omo nyina sa akofa commercial flight no omo de akọ Japan na omo bia no nyina 80 ade ye atro ni otu oduboni ye bi kan wa no atro pe ni eti abanya ukofa investment dia ba hwan na ade ni tu kwan ti a pese obeka na je se we pese ye o ma ye kwan sai yanka se Mahama sesa ne girlfriends wasesa bottom power for do edo ko Dubai ekochele mo pese yanka sa on because in any serious jurisdiction the president is serious business why not ni tu kwan no hwan we want to know because we are public service and we are paying them omeji pay them nyina they are going to take pay them omeji nyina eti dia Mahama mu yi ma ye kwan say proud African wasesa bottom power for no alomo bites pusher ajapia bites wodomo to kwan wodomo kodanso lodi na wo de tenase wodomo kodanso mo Dubai anything na wo musuro say on be publish enipa na maye no where you are saying say sanya bottom power for no Mahama asesa omo ase ne say where ase ne say yesremu a won we bi ni mesremu monhwehwe MPB na yefre no na afole ho anwa bi ena no MPB a oso ani na no monhwehwe se wokọ bi a me pese yehu me pese yehu so sa wuma ne ko bi a ye pese yehu no we ase ne say we want to know obi on Mahama tu kwa na mompe akohwifo party say if you give a room for unnecessary criticisms ye wo na waye ade na mo de oman adwuma e na mo koye. Now you want to hide it from the people. Say, yeni asumesi komi nini, yeni bottom power we na eko. Ade na mo mpese ye be hunu. Akohwifo asefo. Na mo ka se Akufo ado de emoja ni mo on. Na mo ka se Nanado de emoja ni mu. Ai ajapia o masesa wo mo. Ai pusha. Say yeni ntro mo de asie no. So mo ye ko huna, ye o maso be hye. Oma so be hye etu oma sesa ajapiafo no edo ma fa hwe mo ndo mo ko yes bottom power shele when I go some girl I met some girl they resemble my sis woma sesa oma and this wom ndo mo ko dansuom from Dubai Japan enu ti na mo yes a concert no na ka we nyansemu enyo na nsemu mo ye hu nipa ndo mo tu kwan no ni ya hwe some so ko fa investment na mo de aba na mo suro Misimunya hwe ebe hante me say dirty politics no ebe hante Mahama sao ebe hante wo mo enu tira musuro no na MP kase bi no woko bia na ai mo hwe mame hwe ye frɛ no ai afole kwe se wanwan woko bia na deputy transport minister no woko bia on mo me yehu wakoye dai wanko bia ani na se boko ai MP no aye frɛ no afole kwe ai Fantana maame no woko bia na Mahama adamfo no one ni tu kwan ni bia mo me yehu ai mesa Proud Africa mo ngugo me yehwe se woko bia na ade kura no so me yehu nipa woko bi se ke pese ye scale wo me yehwe wo mo di Mahama echi koye bottom power shele for nkwa akohwifo party ko kan no madwa o ka Mahama asewa no madwa na educhum so honorable educhum so essay Samuel ndisi for munya de mo chekere no educhum so na no abeto asem we mbi incoming president Ghana educhum say wo wasam ka kire Ghana for Mahama
yento plane for from president I mean they made the American say o man ade American friends slash and bend politics say the Akufo ado be bi enye na man said the Mahama be bi enye that politics no can put all our lives in jeopardy. There were people who were making a year about buying a new opposition for at the time no giddy yampene. Sadenti any the plane I call repairs. Ekufo ado akofa jet akọ rent jet. Ene matese obi nso rent TV. Oh mumma yan to ebo ase. Ye pese ye bibia de nya power. Enti no kra na be said ye de no kra esie. Na etwa nkontompo na ganafo etoman. Ba unya ba no wi a ɛhɔ na behu sɛ de na obi ya na ose enyo. Ebi wɔ hɔ a enye boapae na so mpɛ so ɔman sika ɛsɛe enti na wo ye o. Ne bia na situation no demand say so ye. And you say nkrofo be make argument. See ento planes. Emre bi atwam. Wo na wo start here argument against it. How do you make the argument today? Ghana for no so awoye ya amotie. Also because we here na nye dey na so be.
Because you could do a black or credit now make us or can say.
Also be reason.
Also 2030. A bit me I use so a bit me I use sa plane now till 2030.
Na pre obi oba ban mu. Na say the president no equal rent jetta. Obe resign. You woman who see more simple to Ghana and say, Sabi politicians, the union man, Tiaso ever treats Kana Buka, and to the ABC Obe resign. ABC, Nebi Bessi, Edu Hanuma, the exigencies of the time, and your man is maybe demanded. Baunya Banuya, a honabe whom say, there no be now say any. Ebi oha enye boapae na so ompeso omani sika essay enti na wo ye o ne bia na situation no demand say so ye enti say onkrofo be make argument see ento planes emre bi atwam wo na wo start here argument against it. How do you make the argument today? Ghana for no so awoye ya amotie also because we here na nye dey na so be
because you could do a black or credit now make us or can say.
Also be reason.
Also 2030. A bit me I use so a bit me I use sa plane now till 2030.
Na pre obi oba ban mu na say the president no equal rent jetta obe resign. You woman who see more simple to Ghana and say sabi politicians the unit. Ya nyuno man ho. Tiaso ever treat Kana Buka and to the ABC obe resign. ABC Nebi Besi Edu Hanuma the exigencies of the time. And your man is maybe a demanded. Entiantu ya boase yen na ama amanyofo ye ho aye fi our Ghana for anim. Yes.
Okay, where the respectable Educhum. Educhum say Mahama, what do I was a papa we in the city and walk style or the casa. Eti what the NDC about an S level. Said you about Bonia Mudia Yano, Mubecha Swaba. Mubecha. And Bosuke, na Udia Chichwani as said the Ubecha. Na Proud Africa, Miss Lemwa. Munko a Google AI, Namusa say. Nana ya jantua, wako sa trip woko biana. Mi pese ye hu say, Nana ya jantua, waya Mahama girlfriend. Woko biana, Mahama danfo pa no. Ai, waya boy, ewo Mahama office wo. Your friend waya presidential staffer. Ai, eti mi samu Google mami. Na mi hwe say, ya jantua, waya Mahama girlfriend, woko biana. Wako trip ni bi. Na mre bi no waka asem bi say, o mre bi woti Emirates and the Emirates flight no eye bibi na wono ya janto ani ye bibi Mr. Mon check my mo hwese okobia montie ya janto
me experience with me metu kwan pa I've gone to so many countries yakaso be a flyer my fly na my experience na ye ko busan o PUS na ye ko conference na edu baby no pilot no catch say ontimi nye bibia.
Oh. Hey.
Na metimu bi Emirates. E Korea. O say ontimi nye bibia.
Entimu munya dey.
Ah, o say here.
Mu huri si ana.
E no catch ayifo no. Ono so obi antena se. Na me show turbulent say me nua kwa me. Is turbulent dey me show pa. But pilot bi catch me say turbulence in the new but say your friend is saying pilot kase a hostess in transit the anasem. I know I catch us on Timmy. Hey,
Mahama girlfriend. Hey, Na Emirate pilot no obeka kire am say ayifo nyina mo ntena se say de aduro mintimi nya hwe. Say another bottom power so no. Shele ya jantoa bottom power shele ba kono no. Shele mama shilele. On asemo waka. Nti mpese mi hu say sa trip we no ko bia. Of Emirate airline of bia mpese mi hu. Mr. Mungogo maye. Ya jantoa. Na ti Emirate im. And a pilot no buy hello abusiafo nyina montena se baabi edro me pilot ko mi nini jo mahama mananso mitimi nya hwe se baabi edro bi antena se yiku NDC sa part we there me say te say me tikra na mbofo no me hwase botu wo kan ya jantoa hwe na we wodi mahama echi say wone ne kwa kopa investment aba can you imagine the investment adwene na wu na say waduru ba bia pilot ne say montena se ne mu ko ya dwantoa ye ntoa so mahama girlfriend ye ntoa so
tie wo se sentence na chochofa nkwohwe fom
so se sentence na pipe na sem na me be kan nti ho na me start say bompa yesa me bottom na me use a point of contact me ma no dem si nyankopon me yo ba be si a me hwe nkola se ne wo fa me a wan na be hwe sa nkola Mami bi entimi hwe ne papa bi entimi hwe wo mo me man me ja wo mo no say na Mr. Sapon na me boss o si o hwe me a wo si me be ku akola na ne mai wan na be hwe wo mo ti me bompa yesa me te say ade no a stabilize na pilot na back or say somebody prayed yes
okay, so somebody prayed I guess
or so somebody prayed I guess something surprising has happened. The atmosphere has cleared.
And then why Juma? Prayer warrior na ya.
Ono na my bonfire sa agu yaso.
Me corner me ko Portugal. Na utim say turbulence and catching Yakupon say God if you are
country way. Hey, country way. Hey, country way. Eti na no bi twa say eti okoware sa wo ba bi e ma bi say bia. Hey, what hey every day a scam. Obe scamming every day. Hey, na ya adwantoa. Man penny, bottom power, shele. Na, you know, pilot no buy no be can say, oh, somebody was praying in the just Omicron, Proud Africa, I'm here to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. This is your captain for air flight number 55179. Somebody was praying, and miraculously, we have disabled the flight, and we are able to take over. We are moving. Thank you. No, what was awesome. Everybody, I said, Emirates, and we are for. Hello, everybody, friends. The pilot says somebody praying, and we are able. Everything is cool, and we are going. Make sure you put your seatbelt. Make sure you sit well. Hey, hey.